say.
No, let's talk about
TMNT.
Yeah, let's talk about it actually.
So we watched TMNT, and right. I think personally, I think it's one of the best generational movies that we've seen so far. One of the best reboots that we've seen so far. I don't think we've had a better reboot in a while. Personally speaking.
No, I was skeptical at first because of the art style.
Yeah.
But after watching it, I'd say it's a solid movie. It's a solid movie. I can't complain too much about it. There's a few minor complaints, but it's a solid movie. For this generation, it is this generation's TMNT. It's not really the ones that we grew up with. It's a lot different, actually.
Javelin?
I give it a stamp of approval.
There we go. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's all I want, honestly, because if you look at it, I just don't see it. I mean, you could talk about, the
one thing.
Regardless,
no. We're gonna omit that and just say that unanimously we just didn't like April O'Neil.
Yeah,
that much.
I think, and this has nothing to do with like her race and things like that. It's just the character just felt out of place.
Oh yeah,
it just felt very out of place.
It did. I mean. There are leaks on her concept art which looked horrid. It's not, but that's a whole stuff. But yeah, she did in general feel out of place regarding the turtles actually, and I know there are complaints regarding the designs of the turtles themselves, looking too scrawny.
I had no complaints.
No, I'm not saying you don't. There are the hardcore turtle fans that grew up with Eastman and Laird. Yeah, but. I want to tell you guys I get it, I understand, but let's give the sequel a chance to age them up a bit, actually, to give them that nice, gritty, muscular look that we grew up with. Because remember, we're starting them out as teenagers, like legit, and they're.
I would say they're like barely just getting out that preteen phase.
But, yeah, they are.
I mean, they're freshmen and high schoolers, so I think.
Were they freshmen?
I mean, yeah.
So it was April. Oh yeah,
April was a freshman.
Oh, so
they were definitely more on the kiddish teen side.
Yeah, so preteens.
Little past preteen.
14, 15-year-olds.
So yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely around that age.
15 years later.
That's
so
right.
That's
right.
15.
Yeah.
I think the reason why I like this movie so much is that it took the essence of what the actual teenagers and
for this generation.
But again, they made them be like teenagers.
I mean, they kind of always were for your set of generation.
Set of generation. Yeah, I agree. I agree 1,000%.
For our generation, that was our teenagers because a lot of the kids in the 90s, we were a lot more attitude era. I'm going to use the attitude era actually.
Yeah,
we were attitude.
Very edgy.
Very edgy.
Yeah.
This one wasn't edgy. It was safe, but it wasn't cringe by any means.
No, yeah.
I want to counter that. It was safe, but they went to a new step. Spoiler warning, by the way. We should have done the spoiler warning, but they decided to bring the turtles out in the open.
Yeah,
which was
that's a good twist.
We don't get to see that often, and that's probably what was my takeaway from this film. Why I'm giving it my rating, which we'll reveal at the end. We didn't see a lot of the ninjutsu elements in this, actually. And especially how the origin, slight change to the origin, especially Splinter's. I didn't feel like that was Splinter, honestly. That felt like a very comical Splinter compared to Splinter we all know and grew up with, who was very stern, wise, had a little bit of humor now and then, but he wasn't the Splinter that has been depicted throughout comics from the 80s till now, actually, if you read the IDW comics. You guys, your opinion on that?
I mean, I thought Splinter was great. I think, again, you just got to I think as we grow up, we just got to stop comparing it so much to the olden times. What we had is a golden era. Nothing can touch it. Nothing can ever duplicate it. Can never be replicated. This is something on its own identity. It's an own island by itself. It can never touch the originals. But was it entertaining? Goddamn right.
I'll say that this is definitely worthy for Ninja Turtles. To me, this one beats the one that previously came out. I don't give a fuck.
Michael Bay?
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
Well, not just Michael Bay. Michael Bay 10 times
Rise of
over.
the Ninja
But
Turtles.
that one, Rise of the Ninja Turtles, to me, he thought it was okay. I thought it was ghastly. The art design, the art style was horrendous. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm about to show you just a quick screenshot of it. Oh, yeah, this one. Ugh, God. To me, it was horrible.
But yeah, I mean, I agree. The Michael Bay was horrible. I don't think the Michael Bay was
forgettable.
That shit was forgettable.
Yeah,
but I mean, for those of you who are still skeptic on what's happening and like skeptic of like going to watch it, I promise you, do yourself a favor, go out there, go to Studio Movie Grill, get you that green slushy, delicious drink, and just sit back, order yourself a pizza.
You didn't like it so much.
No, not the slushy. I'm talking about the.
You said green slush.
It's a green slushy Tito's.
Because you had 2 green slushies.
Yeah, the other one, not the freezy. Fuck that shit, boy. That shit was ass. That was grade A ass. No, that shit was boo-boo cheese.
I ordered the. What was that Russian? The mall or something like that. It had. I don't know. It had some good vodka.
No, that was boo-boo cheese. But I will say the Tito's vodka and cranberry. It was some concoction that they had.
You should have ordered a mojito because you like mojitos, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I wanted to get the green slushy for it.
Do you like the mojitos from Studio Movie Grill?
No, I don't fuck with anything that Studio Movie Grill does unless it's like a specialty. They're not good bartenders. We've had discussion of why I don't like bartenders at different places.
We have.
I just don't like that shit.
I will say though, their painkiller's good.
Right.
Yeah,
But it's sweet.
Yeah, you a sweet tooth.
So,
motherfucker.
Back on topic. Favorite moments from the TMNT Mutant Mayhem. Actually,
you know what? I think the favorite moments has to be the turtles. There was a scene where they come out of fighting and they're literally talking about Riz and they're just being teenagers. And I think that encapsulates the moment where I was like, this is what it should have been for a new generation. And I think that is why I like this movie so much, because that scene alone shows it that like our TMNT was for us. This is for a whole new generation of people. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see more people be fans of TMNT. And I think this is a step in the right direction. So I'm excited. Like I said, if you have not seen this movie, you definitely got to go see it. My rating is a 9 out of 10. It's entertaining. It's phenomenal. You'll laugh your ass off. Go watch it.
My favorite moment would have to be when the Turtles go through their first battle, actually. I wasn't expecting a complete W. They actually had a bit of a struggle, actually, especially when they were trying to be a cohesive team. Yeah. They stumbled, and then they actually like, yo, we found our groove. We got in there, basically. I really like that. I think I still think about this one moment where Donnie was getting mollywopped by Superfly. That still cracks me up like any time. But that was really my favorite moment, that they didn't overhype that they were gonna win this. Actually, no, they actually got a few licks, and then they actually managed to find their groove and actually take a win from that. How about you, Jay?
Wait, before you go, what's your rating?
I'm gonna give it a solid 8. Again,
nice.
the drawbacks
good.
I mentioned earlier, that really did set it for me. But yeah, it's a solid 8 out of 10.
Good shit.
I recommend it though.
Good
to watch it.
Good. That's what I like to hear. That's what I fucking love to hear. I'm so happy. Yeah, I have no idea how much I was telling Spike that he better get this shit hit big. If he wasn't gonna get big, I was not gonna give him any props. Go.
They had a Yoda moment with Master Splinter because honestly, let's be real, Master Splinter was kind of like a buffoon.
He was
the whole fucking movie.
Okay? He was a comedic relief.
But when he fought, it was like a Yoda moment where it's like, oh shit, there he goes.
Yeah.
So that took me by surprise, and I was pleasantly surprised with that. But favorite moment probably towards the end when they suffered defeat in a way, and so they had to like band together and be what the Turtles are. So. Yeah, that. And my rating is like 8.5.
Good. Much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time live on pay-per-view. Check your local listings. Until next time, America. Splight, take us the fuck out.
If he even remembers how to do
I
that
don't
shit.
remember how to do this.
All right, fine.
But anyway, guys, as usual, follow us on all of our socials. We will be streaming on Kick. We just got to get a few new setups. And like I said, stay classy, nerds.